Hi everyone, welcome back to Mallorca, and I'm down here in Santa Ponsa today to help support the campaign that has just been launched to help save tourism here on the island. The campaign SOS Turismo was launched yesterday on the east coast in Cala by the hospitality industry and the hoteliers in protest of the current restrictions made on their ability to make a living, and also to ask the Balearic government and to send a very clear message to the Spanish government that a clear roadmap is needed out of this current pandemic and to find a way to open up tourism on the island here this summer. Now, there are many employees that are working in the tourism industry on the island who are lucky enough, including myself, to be on a type of furlough programme which is called the ERTE over here, with a vague hope that we may well get our jobs back, but at least we are being supported. The story for the restaurants and the cafés and the bars is very different. They've been forced to close and many of them are getting absolutely no financial support. So I'm going to make a very different kind of video today. It's going to be a little less positive, unfortunately, and we're going to get off the beach and we're going to head into the resort to give you a very clear picture as to how the global pandemic has threatened livelihoods here on the island. So yesterday the printing presses became very busy on the island, and the hotels now and other businesses are now putting up these signs saying SOS Turismo, and we can see here it's the H10 Casa del Mar here in Santa Ponsa, which is the first hotel I can see supporting the campaign. So let's head up into the actual resort itself and just take a look around and see what it's like down here. If you do come on holiday to Santa Ponsa, you'll see some old favourites here which have been closed down, such as Jackie's restaurant, and coming up to Coco Bay here as well. I'm just coming down here. Now, every single business that you can see here represents somebody's livelihood. We've got a kebab shop, there's some bars around here, little bars around the corner here, everything completely closed. Now, the Balearic government did announce again this week that it'll be keeping cafes, bars and restaurants closed for another 2 weeks, but it would be opening up bigger stores such as El Corte Inglés and CNA, bizarrely enough. It just does not seem to make sense, because I don't know whether the government have ever popped into Lidl on a Sunday morning, but it's bedlam in there and there's literally no crowd control. So you can imagine with the opening of a major department store that people are going to get down there and pack in and go and do some shopping. But I guess El Corte Inglés will be the lucky beneficiaries of this new ruling, and sadly, as you can see, all of these bars and restaurants are just going to have to remain very closed. Now, I know many cafe and bar owners have worked incredibly hard to try and keep up with all the rules and the regulations and ensuring that tables and chairs are spaced out correctly. And to have this other shutdown for another 2 weeks is literally proving devastating for many people's livelihoods. Okay, so we've come to the end of this road here. I'm going to turn around now. We're going to head back into the resort and let's go for a quick walk around the rest of Santa Ponsa. And I can see in front of me the Sun Beach Hotel, also with the SOS Turismo banner. Okay, so we're back at the crossroads, so a little roundabout here. So let's go down the second half of the resort and see if it's a different story down here. Now I'm sure many of you who are watching this, who are regulars down here in Santa Ponsa, will know many of these places that I'm walking past at the moment. Whether they're going to open this summer, who knows? And if they are allowed to open this summer, it remains to be seen whether the people owning these properties will be able to afford to keep them open until the start of the season. Because apparently, so I have heard, taxes have been hiked, rents still have to be paid, social security payments still have to be made, and nobody is allowed to earn a penny. It's a very, very different story here in Spain than it is in the UK. Now I've just come up past the Gobales Verdamar hotel and I can't see a SOS Turismo banner. It may be down on the waterfront, we'll go and check it out. But it's my guess that some of the big hotel chains will not be putting up the banners because it could be seen to be going against the government. But let's see. I mean, I guess over the coming days and the coming weeks, more and more of these banners are going to be going up in key tourist sites around the island as more and more people get behind the campaign. So we're just coming down to the final few bars and cafes and restaurants in Santa Ponsa, and let's see if there's anything open here for at least a takeaway. Ah, look, I'm coming up to Penny's Tea Room. Now I did feature Penny's Tea Room in one of my previous videos and I'll put the link to that video, but let's just pop in and go and say hi. Oh, hi Penny, how are you?
Yeah.
It's really nice to see that you're open and you've got some fantastic things, some fantastic baked goods on sale here. So tell me, what are you selling? What can we come down here and buy?
I've got a few bits left today, nearly closing time, so not much left. Rocky Road, Valentine's hearts ready for tomorrow, cinnamon whirls,
Fantastic.
scones with clotted cream, then we've got ginger cake, gluten-free carrot cake.
Wow.
A bit of Christmas, mincemeat and apple crumble.
Oh, superb.
Again, last little bits at the bottom, strawberry and white chocolate cheesecake, and then all your savouries as well. I've got homemade Thai red curry, because I'm doing homemade specials now, just one every day. Then I've got my quiche, spinach, tomato, and cheddar quiche, pork pies. There's always sausage rolls.
Fantastic. Well, do you know what? I would love a bit of your ginger cake to take home with me. Have with a cup of tea this afternoon. Okay, that's brilliant. Thanks very much. And when do you think you might be opening again properly?
Oh, we don't know.
We don't know.
No idea. No, sad.
You're honestly I think you're the second place I've seen that's open. There's one cafe on the seafront and that's about it. So
Yeah.
I'm really happy that you're open. So So instead of heading into Costa de la Calma, I'm going to get past the police down here and head back down to the seafront. I mean, just look at this. I mean, these cafes along here as well. I mean, this is a really sorry sight. There are even some supermarkets and small shops that just can't be bothered to open because there's no trade down here, there's no business. Okay, so we're just coming up the other side of Santa Ponsa, and it's quite fab down here actually, because I'm not sure if you're aware, but apart from the main Santa Ponsa beach, there is another little cove just down here. So let's just head down and have a quick look. Now there is normally a little bit more of a beach down here in the summer, but we have had some windy weather, but it's just, I mean, this is just a pretty little point down here. In front of me we have one of the most dominant apartment blocks here as well, and I'm sure they do summer rentals in here as well, although maybe not this summer. Now, a couple of weeks ago we had some really bad storms here on the island, and the little bar that used to be here, you can see, I mean, this just really is the icing on the cake of how awful it is down here at the moment. All of this is blown in. They used to do food, they can't even do takeaway, and sadly that's one more place that we are seeing that is shut at the moment. Now I'm right at the back of the Gobales Verdamar hotel, which is really actually quite pretty. It's quite magnificent, and it's very desolate and empty down here, of course. A few people out for walks today. It's a Saturday afternoon.
Oh.
There are no banners down here as of yet, but hey, let's see. Oh look, at least there's some ducks on the water over here, enjoying the pool. You can also see the very famous Empathia restaurant as well, which is right on the end of the beach. Okay, so we're going to rejoin the beach now and just head over to Santa Ponsa town. I'm just coming up towards the Golf Beach Hotel, and they have a couple of banners displayed outside as well, quite prominently, which is also really good to see. So let's keep heading down the main street here. And we're just coming up to now Santa Ponsa's iconic Pirates Hotel, which is of course all boarded up, but you can see the biggest SOS Turismo banner right on the exterior. And if one isn't enough, just in case you missed the first one, there's another huge banner going right down the side of the hotel. So So if you're watching this from the UK, you are probably enjoying a vaccination programme which is being rolled out at lightning speed. Now unfortunately here in Mallorca this is just not the case, and not a day seems to go by when we're not reading about some politician or some mayor that has queue jumped the over 80s to get the vaccination first. So come on Mallorca, just sort it out please, because we need the hospitality industry vaccinated, we need the hotel workers vaccinated, and we need airport testing and checking in place as well, so we can look towards opening Mallorca as a destination this summer in 2021. So thank you for watching my video today, and please I really encourage you to get behind the SOS Turismo campaign. Please share this video, use the hashtag SOS Turismo, and please help raise awareness of the campaign here in Mallorca if we are to hope for a summer season this year. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and come and join me over on my Facebook group, which is also called Mallorca Under the Sun. Okay, thanks everyone, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye for now.